let me talk you through some of our pieces. These are some of the samples of that we keep from the couture collection, and so these give a little idea for someone who's coming in who doesn't quite know what they need, of things that we can do for them. Someone might come in and have a total idea that they have very specific details they want to pick up in their dress, and then we can actually work that into the design and sit down and draw pictures with them. Or we can go through and suggest some ideas ourselves, because I suppose my general style is fairly clean for children, but they just end up looking so sweet themselves, you don't really need too much. We've also done a few pieces which are less full in the skirt, so this is really good for someone who's a little bit older. In softer fabrics, this would be in a silk crepe, so it's got more flow and twirl as she's dancing around in the party at the end. It'll really dance with her, and it'll make her feel a little bit more grown up. We did something similar to that, again slightly for the slightly older girl who might be 8 or 10, something a little bit more open, a little bit more figure hugging, but then a very soft and flowing skirt. And these sort of things you can choose also. This is a silk satin, so it has that lovely sheen with it as well. Colour-wise, I also wanted to just point out that we can get these fabrics in lots of different colours. So this was a lovely ice blue, which was quite a good alternative for winter, rather than the very typical richer colours, which are still gorgeous in themselves, but gives a good option. We decided on this one just to have these little flowers, which we just appliqued on. We made out of the fabric and appliqued on, but we can do all sorts of different ideas. And this girl in the ice blue, she matches brilliantly with a little boy who we did a little ice blue waistcoat for. I'm very particular about the boys' waistcoats because often they'll wear them, well, typically they wear them without a jacket, so then you see the back. And the backs of the little girls are so brilliant with a bow, but we do a little bow for the boys at the back of the waistcoat too. That ensures also that it fits and it gives him that bit of curve in the back of his back, and so he gets a little bit of swagger, which is cool. Leading on to winter, we've also been thinking about ways to keep warm, and obviously this is one of the nicest ways to do it, and it's really soft and fluffy, and this is a really lovely faux fur that we use. We line it in satin. You could always have a contrast colour satin ribbon to pick up a colour maybe in the sash of the dress, so there are always ways of tying in the whole wedding party. So also thinking about winter, but to be a little bit more covered up, we've done velvet capes. We can get them in different colours, so you could have a lovely rich navy blue as well or something. And then this is really soft in the silk velvet. It also has flow, so it goes really well with the soft crepe of the dress underneath, and can just keep her cosy but look really gorgeous. We've used the velvet also for little boys' mandarin collar waistcoats, which give a little bit of more formality to a sort of classic waistcoat. So here it's all nice and high up around his neckline. He can look very tidy for the whole occasion because they so often get so untucked. We've continued to put the sort of bow at the back to give a little bit of detail, and this would be lovely just with some ivory silk trousers or some ivory corduroys, and keeps it all wintry too.